their wheelchairs. Lift up their wheelchairs. Lift up their wheelchairs. Lift up their wheelchairs.
This is BODTV Board. In case the first time you come here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more uploads. Hello, welcome back again to BODTV Board. Well, in this our update, Pastor Jerry has been trending online since that miracle crusade he did in America, and there's been a lot of speculations, a lot of talking and slamming that Pastor Eze actually staged those performances, that those people didn't stand up from those witches, that those witches were literally new witches that they went to arrange to say that a miracle happened. And according to the old story, that those witches were hired, and it's just a similar story like the one we heard about Dr. Paul Eneche of one of the crusade they went to do. There were a lot of witches, that those witches were also hired. How true is this? We do not know. But one thing we believe is that what God cannot do does not exist. We believe that, and that's our slogan. But because people will always say that, okay, it says lift up the wheelchair, and they said as they lift up the wheelchair, they could see tags hanging out of it. Well, if the person who owns the wheelchair decides to leave tags on it, or maybe probably for security purpose, or for identification purpose, or for accessibility, or for mapping, we don't really know why those tags were there. I can't really say, because I've tried to find information why with some witches have some tags on them, but I haven't seen anyone do that have just that tags on them. Well, I can't say, oh, maybe the person just bought it and decided to leave it on. Nobody can really say about that. But people have been saying that it was so obvious that the miracles were staged, and why should they just show us a particular scene, and it's suspicious, is this, is that. Meanwhile, from this picture, we can see that this one was actually still holding her crushes. She didn't throw them away, or she didn't jump, that she has gotten her miracles. Probably she was watching from afar and she wasn't close to the crusade ground. I don't really know. Or is it that God is good to some certain colors and not to some? We don't really know, but how come some certain colors we're getting the miracles and the others we are not certain, we didn't see them throwing their clutches or whatever away? It's just an analysis, and it's based on what people have been saying. As I said earlier, it's just based on what people have been saying. I have no thing with Pastor Jerry Eze. Is a lovely person, and is someone that you want to reckon with. But this is just mere speculation of what people have been saying. I'm just trying my best not to step on people's toes. Secondly, see the bunch of women that surrounded Pastor Jerry Eze. Ah, God. Well, the only thing I can say about this is that people cannot just contain their joy. Like, most of them are seeing him for the very first time. They couldn't just express their joy looking at Pastor Jerry Eze. You see all of them reading their phone to like, oh, Pastor Jerry Eze, God, we are happy, we are seeing you now. So, bunch of women. Lastly, Pastor Jerry Eze thanked Jesus. He said, Jesus did it. What a God, what a God, what a God. NSPPD American Prayer Conference. What God cannot do does not exist. At the end of all this, Pastor Jerry ascribed all the glory to God. He said, Jesus did it. He didn't do it. So if the tags were on the wheelchair, Jesus also did it with the tags. So it's not his own, it's not his miracle. It's all about Jesus. And that is the conclusion of the whole matter. So for most of you who are here because you think I want to say lots of bad things about Pastor Jerry Eze, I'm sorry to disappoint you. You can't fight who God has blessed. There's so much grace upon him, because it's not easy to be praying every morning. Jerry is trying, because maybe some of you would have given up, but yet it's still strong. So I would not come out and start saying rubbish about him. Sorry to disappoint you. For those ones who like Aproko, I beg me no vessel. This video not before now. Now for the ones who they follow Pastor Jerry Eze with their sincere hearts, now this video before. Now do well for coming here. This is BODTV Board. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell for more uploads. I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Lift up the witches. It's our victory. It's our victory. Lift up the witches. It's our victory. It's our victory. Lift up the witches. It's our victory. It's our victory. Lift up the witches. It's our victory. It's our victory.
but she has got out of the wheelchair and she has walked with her 2 legs up to the stage.
Please let her move a bit more. Oh Jesus, 7 months in the wheelchair. Recuperation. Jesus, Mama is moving. You Kata. Recuperation. Jekote. Recubasada. Recuperation.
Mama couldn't move without the wheelchair.
Yes, sir.
Look at how she's moved from the back. She moved from the back.
Okay, this is another. Oh,
yes, she is.
Lift up the wheelchairs. It's our victory. It's our victory. Okay, this is another. Oh,
yes, she is.
Mama is moving. You Kata. Jekote. Recubasada. Recuperation.
Mama couldn't move without the wheelchair.
Yes, sir.
Look at how she's moved from the back. She moved from the back.
Okay, this is another.
Oh, yes, she is.